I want to talk to you about BHG Money, and this is an online lender that actually gives you business loans, business lines of credit, and also other types of business financing. Okay, so the big question is, are they worth it this year? Let me first start by defining what BHG Money does. What is it? Okay, so that you have a clear idea about what kind of lender we are speaking about. One thing I want you to really remember here is that when you think about BHG, think about a non-bank direct lender that actually offers personal loans and business financing to help you as a borrower with various financial needs. So basically, you are speaking about a direct lender. You're not speaking about a lending marketplace. BHG Money is like your bank or credit union by giving you money. I mean, the company gives you money directly. So when you get approved, you don't have to go through a third party. Okay. So whether you need a loan for debt consolidation, increasing working capital, or expanding your business, BHG Money provides the necessary funding, and it does so in a very fast manner. That's what I love. They're very fast. They're very fast. Usually, it takes 1 to 2 days for them to review your application and approve you. And what you will love also about this company is that they pride themselves on offering competitive interest rates, flexible loan terms, and personalized payment plans that actually cater to individual needs, so individual and businesses. This is kind of cool. And BHG Money is actually under the umbrella of BHG Financial. Okay, so BHG Financial is the holding company. It's the larger financial company that controls BHG Money. So known initially as a Bankers Healthcare Club, BHD Financial was actually established in 2001. So they've been around for a while now. I mean, more than 2 decades, nearly a quarter of a century. So that tells you a lot about their proven track record. And they usually, I mean, primarily, I mean, originally, they were providing direct loans for personal and professional purposes, and they are headquartered in Davie, Florida. Okay, and so this is the cool thing is that this lender is actually diversified, so they could be pretty interesting for you too. So let me talk to you about how do BHD Money business loans work. Okay, and I want to really break it down for you so you have a clear idea about what you're getting yourself into. So if you think about BHD Money, they were giving you a maximum of $500,000. So maximum half a million. So that's actually the loan amount. All kinds of loans, by the way. So they're capping the amount at $500,000. The interest rates start at about 8 to 9%. Okay, so usually, unless you have a great credit, you are going to actually end up having a double-digit APR. Okay, and they give terms up to 12 years. This is kind of cool. 12 years, that gives you a lot of time to actually breathe a little bit and repay the loan back. And the funding speed can be as soon as 24 to 72 hours. And it depends on the kind of paperwork they're asking. It depends also on the kind of funding program you are asking BHG Money to actually sponsor you for, to actually approve for you. So basically, you have a business opportunity loans, you have existing business loans, you have commercial debt consolidation, and you also have medical practice loans. So as I told you a little earlier, BHG's roots are in providing financial opportunities for medical professionals, and it still provides dedicated business loans for this group. Medical practices can use the funds to invest in medical equipment or expand operations. Okay. And the one thing I want to say also is that basically this lender offers competitive interest rates and flexible repayment terms. This means what? It means that you can secure funding without facing exorbitant interest charges and choosing repayment options that actually you can choose repayment options that align with your cash flow. This is really good. So, what are the qualifications for BHG money business loans? It really depends on the type of loans that you are asking for. Okay, so let me go through the four categories of business loans that you can get through BHG Money. First, you have business opportunity loans. So, if you want to apply for a business opportunity loans, they will ask you for a minimum income of 150,000 a year. So that's about what? That's about 15 $1,000 a month. Okay, so that's actually the minimum requirement. Credit score anything above 700, they will actually consider it. You also so that's for business opportunity loans. You also have existing business loans. For that, they're asking for an income around 150 a year, about 150 to 160 a year. K, of course. Credit score, same thing, 700 all the way to 750. But they want you to be in business for a lot of years for existing business loans. Like you got to be in business for 15 to 20 years at least. Third, you have commercial debt consolidation loans. Here, they want you to have to make at least 10 grand a month. Credit score around 7 to 715, and time in business more than 20 years if you want to consolidate the debts. Next, finally, you have medical practice loans. Here, they want you to make at least 365K a year. That's about $1,000 a day, if you will, or 30K a month. Okay, and your credit score must be high also, and also you must be in business for a lot of years. So you can see that BHG money is actually on the conservative aspect of things, on the conservative spectrum of lenders. Okay, and so one thing I want to say here is that while this lender offers specialized services for medical professionals, it really services all industries. Okay, so their loans are basically available nationwide. So how do you apply for a BHG money business loan this year? Well, pretty straightforward. Nothing really complicated. You can apply online and speak to a rep. So when you apply online, basically you go through the survey online, and this will take you maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, they'll ask for some kind of documentations. They'll maybe your tax returns, maybe your bank statements, your business bank statements, maybe your business financial statements also. Okay, but you just need to, and you also need to justify why you need the funds. So they'll ask you for use of loan proceeds. Make sure you have an appropriate answer to that question. Okay, so basically, once you're done, what will happen is that once you hit publish or submit, somebody from BHG Money will contact you. A rep will contact you to have more info about your application. Okay, but also the documentation that you submitted or that you are about to submit. So that's the first step. First step, you want to apply online and speak to a rep. Number two, you want to review and gather the proper documentation. That's going to help you actually know exactly what you need to provide extra. And then finally, you receive the funds. So if you get approved, you should probably get the funds within 3 to 7 days. Unless you are asking for a large loan amount, then it might go to 2 weeks. Okay. Otherwise, if you're asking for anything like 5 digits, anything below $100,000, you should be able to receive it real fast. But once you go above that, you need to really wait more. Okay. Now, once the funds have been disbursed, you have the flexibility to utilize them for different purposes, such as debt consolidation or other essential business expenses. I mean, BHD money doesn't require you to submit receipts to prove how the money has been used. So that's really fine. And that's what you want from a lender anyway. Let me talk to you about the advantages of a BHD money and the disadvantages. So first of all, when you think about the advantages, you have a lot of variety when it comes to business funding. Okay, so you can use the cash from BHG Money to meet various needs. So the diversity of loan options makes it an attractive option actually for small business owners. And one of its more beneficial loan options is actually the commercial debt consolidation aspect of things. This allows you as a business to carry multiple forms. If you carry multiple forms of debt, rather not data of debt, you can better manage your finances with a single monthly payment. So this is really cool, and you also are able to save money on interest. So as a non-bank lender with a solid online presence, BHG Money can provide quick funding on some business loans. Okay, so this is kind of cool. If you have an urgent need, you will benefit from the expedited options that BHD Money has. So what are the disadvantages? Well, disadvantages, they give you a maximum of half a million. So that's $500,000. And but from research, they actually there are business loans that are around 20K all the way to 250K. Of course, they're telling you $500,000. That's the theoretical limit, but in reality, they never get it. They never get to that threshold. So also, completing the application process requires speaking to a company's lending experts. Okay, comparatively, some alternative and online lenders allow you to complete actually the process entirely online. Also, BHG Money's website is not as user friendly as some of its competitors, and loan details can be vague. So, since most online reviews are about BHD Money personal loan products, finding accurate feedback about its commercial loan options can actually be difficult to come across. So, it really depends on what you're trying to really get here, and it also depends on what how fast you are looking for funding. So that's really good. So let me talk to you about the pros and cons of BHG Money. Okay, and this is totally different from the advantages and disadvantages. The pros and cons actually cover a lot more. Let's say a diverse field. So the pros first, with BHG Money, you have the possibility to get funding from a direct lender, and that direct lender is actually giving you all kinds of loans. Okay, so you don't have to actually fill out the paperwork, and they will send the paperwork to third party lenders before you actually get approved. You get approved right away. I mean, if you get approved, you get funding right away. You have commercial debt consolidation for easier financial management. I mean, I love the commercial debt consolidation program at BHT a lot. You have quick funding for urgent business needs. So if you are looking for emergency business loan, BHT Money can really help you out big time. And you also have strong customer service and transparent fee structure. So with BHG Money, you don't have to guess how much they will charge you. You know upfront. Okay, if you have a clear if you receive your APR offer from them and you approve the APR offer, you should be able to tell right away how much your interest will come overall and how much you are paying every single month. On the flip side, with BHG Money, you actually have a low maximum loan amounts for commercial loans. Again, half a million is a lot of cash, but if you have a growing business, half a million is nothing. And the application process is actually a little convoluted because at the end you have to speak to an expert. You have to speak to someone from BHD. Okay, and they also have to work on their website. The website is not really user friendly, and it's been there for a while now. So this BHD Money, if you listen to this show, take some funds to really revamp your website to make sure it's more how do I say it, more user friendly. That way you'll be able to thrill the prospects, the prospective borrowers, but also the those individuals who went through the whole process successfully. So if you think about BHG Money, I want you to really insist on the fact that this is a legit business. This is a legitimate financial provider with a track record of assisting businesses with funding needs. So if you listen to me, even if your business is not in healthcare, you can still benefit from BHG Money business funding. The company adheres to our industry regulations and has garnered positive reviews from satisfied clients. Okay. And the lender is also a verified company on Trustpilot. So its parent company, BHG Financial, is triple B accredited with A plus rating. So triple B, Better Business Bureau. So A plus rating. That's really good. And so one thing I want you to really remember also is that basically, if you get denied for any reason by BHG Business Loans, you have the possibility to apply elsewhere. Okay. And also, there are some funding programs that are not available at BHD. If you remember, I told you that they actually will give you four types of business loans: business opportunity loans, existing business loans, commercial debt consolidation loans, and finally, medical practice loans. But if you need anything above that, if you need anything beyond that, it's better just to go to another alternative lender. You can go to an online lender. You can go to also a loan marketplace, okay, business loan marketplace. For instance, Lendio. For instance, Clarify Capital. For instance, you have a lot of them. The only thing is that those loan marketplaces are not direct lenders. Of course, you have a larger pool of lenders to actually apply at or apply from, but your business data is going to be dispatched here and there, okay? And it takes actually longer for the business loan to actually close also. But yeah, if you are looking, for instance, for equipment financing, you're not going to have that through BHD money. Okay, it's just better to go to a third party. Same thing for merchant cash advances, MCAs, revenue based loan. Okay, ERC advances, all that kind of stuff. So BHD is not going to help you there. In conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about BHG Money Business Loans. I told you what BHG Money really stands for, what their loans are, okay, what are the qualifications, how to apply, and also the pros and cons, the advantages and disadvantages. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.